Hello, hey lovelies! I want to show you another swap deck I received weeks ago now, but I haven't had time. I've told this a lot, but blah blah blah. So here we go. The Ancient Tarot de Marseille fortune telling cards again, swap deck, and I'm not sure if you can see it, distributed exclusively in the United Kingdom by Waddington's Playing Card CC Limited, Leeds. So it looks shabby because it is from the early 70s, and this is what the deck looks like. It is by the B.P Grimaud, and the artist's name I can't remember right now. Paul something, was it maybe, that redid this artwork. So the size. The cardstock, you can see, is really thick. Let me see if I have the... Where is my... I know I was prepared. Now I have those piles of decks and nothing I can show you. I'm sorry. What is this? I'm so unprepared usually that... Here you go. The AGM standard size Rider White, and this is... I'm not sure if you can see. Well, the thickness of it is obvious, and the size is like taller but narrower than the Rider White cards. So yeah, let's go through them. They are, as I said, for the UK, so they are in English, and there's a little copyright B.P Grimaud 1963 on every card. These are really sturdy. There's no way to riffle shuffle this deck. There's absolutely no way you can't. These are like cardboardy and sturdy and papery, and you can see they are yellowish and they smell like they have been somewhere with really old stuff. Deck feels old and smells old and looks old, which I love a lot. So, and it's heavy. It's like this bag of, I don't know, the usual tarot decks are heavyish, but this is much heavier than the usual deck of this same size. So why I got this one and not others? Simply because I wanted the Marseille deck, and I made a pact or promise with myself or to myself when I started to collect the decks that I am purchasing the bare minimum, and I am trying to get my decks in swaps, and this one appealed me at the time the most, and we arranged a swap for it now. We are in the pips. The twining, or how this is called, the basket weaves, the weaving of this deck is not so precise as I would have loved, maybe, because this blue ought to be more white, I think, because there's a white here, and it should go through there for it to be more, I think, the weavage would be more visible, and the sword should be, I can see it from here, but it's painted over with blue. It should be yellow or beige, and you can't right away tell that it's piercing through the weaving, which I find a little bit important to see. Here I can't see if it's piercing or is it behind, like supporting the structure. But all and all, I love this deck a lot, and I mostly love how old it is, and the basic colors of the usual. I don't like the deck that has these light blues in it, the later coloration ones, so I pretty much like those that are the basic colors and things like that. But really, I would have loved to see the gaps between the staves or the batons here, and the weavage more detailed. But yeah, I will see if I can find another deck of this that shows the detail a little bit more. But this is right now the one that I am going to use, and I really love this deck. I am so much eating my words when I hold this one in my hands, because I know I've said it more than once that the Marseille deck I don't like, and it doesn't call me, and it's not interesting for me. I can't read anything out of it, and I don't like the protruding shades of it, and here I am holding it in my hands and really loving it. So never say never, and my change of perspectives has brought me into the historical decks, and I really love those more than the usual Rider White, and yeah, these speak to me more. I can't describe it better right now. The historical decks pull me in right now really hard, and I go with the flow and want to discover more about the history of these particular decks and how they became, and how they have evolved and stuff like that. So yeah, this is my rambly show of the Marseille deck. got and have right now. So yeah, thank you for watching and have a beautiful week. Bye.